Oh. The second one's the mother of the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, and new lady to the group. Yes. You've got some new ladies in the group, everyone. New customers. Hello, Catherine and Katrina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome everybody else that's new. I am here. I'm just... Oh, I don't want to edit it. Deary me. I just love technology. Hit on the wrong thing. So this is the scrapbooking class video for week 2. What's there? I'm just popping the video in the right place. Right. Topic. It's week 2, isn't it? Week 2, 2023. Monday, 9th of January. Save. Open the video. Hello, Lorraine and Joanne. How are you both going? There's also a few other people watching. Hello, everyone else that's watching. Get a lot of people watch that don't comment. Hello, happy belated Christmas and happy New Year. Oh, Dee, we have so missed you too, darling. Truly missed you. Missed you all, actually. I miss you all between classes. This is what we did yesterday. Bit of layering going on. Chrissy made hers at shop today, and she was in, and this is what we've got left. A little on the concern side of the street, how I'm going to make an interactive double page when that's the pattern paper.
These also over on the 2.
Oh, hello, Di.
And I've got Tash, who's joined us, and Pam.
Hello, Pam. Hello, Tash. Tash. I worked out whose Instagram layouts on Instagram I was looking at after I had commented a couple of times last night. And it was you. Everyone, and welcome to our new family members. Yes, welcome new family members. So Catherine and Katrina are new. Oh, well, Katrina was already here, I think. Catherine is new. She's only just found us, I think. I don't know if Katrina's a member of the group yet. Not sure. But yes, we've got a heap of new members. And Nerida found us last week. She actually found us in Gladstone at our actual store and then joined the group afterwards. Hello, Naomi. She's just over there. Hello, Trish. Had the bestest time with my boys and grandbabies. I bet you did, Dee. Bet you got lots of pickies. Hanging out with your kids. I love hanging out with my kids. So I said we'd do an interactive page. And I would like to do that. We don't have much stuffs. Make a hole out of something. Yeah, we might have to make pattern paper. We may just have to make pattern paper. I know, Devo. We're going to have to do something. Oh, these different. I don't know. I don't think they are. I like that. Well, I like that. I do like that. What are we going to use? We've got a bit of stuff here. Got a circle we cut out yesterday unnecessarily. Got some bits here left from yesterday.
Cheryl's thanking you for your help with the trimmer the other day.
Sorry about the other night. I asked about my trimmer. Just finished putting last stroke when I got a phone call. I had to watch your answer later on. Awesome. Yeah. I hope it helped, Cheryl. I hoped I was helpful.
I know I've had
hello, Karen and Marge. Oh, I'm glad you got lots of pictures, Steve. Hello, Cheryl and Jacqueline and Mary.
And how? Trisha's in the green.
Sorry?
Trisha's in the green kids on the phone. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that Trisha's got the grandkids. Oh, on the funny farm with the grandkids. Oh dear. Oh, grandkids are great. So we've got this little one here. Okay. I haven't cut around this candy cane here yet. So we kind of probably needed to stick a bow on that. Yep. Stick a bow on there. Fix that. Fix that little red wagon, won't it? Oh, we could use some of these wooden stars. We could use these numbers in here. I've got all my numbers. Hi, Deborah. They're more stars. Oh, there's the other two numbers. Christmas blessings. Family blessings. Something. Okay. I've only found 2 stars. I'm sure there's more stars in there, isn't there? More than 2 stars in that pack, isn't there?
Sure. Yeah, there's 3.
3 stars.
There's supposed to be another big one. The big one.
Ripped off.
I think you've just lost it.
Probably have just lost it.
Because I'll pay very particular attention to the colour cards.
Oh, I found it. It's a little one.
I thought you said you didn't have much. That's like heaps.
Yeah, but I don't have much paper.
Or you can't make an interactive thing with colour.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm just thinking. I know it seems odd.
We should get some elevator music in the background.
Yeah. Popcorn music.
Marie says hello, and Mary said, "Do you have around you, or is that crow screeching?"
No, there's birds.
There's birds.
There's birds over in the bushland. It's sounding a lot better. I hope you're feeling a bit better. Oh, I'm not flash tonight. Hi, Marie and Deborah and Robin and Kathy. Yeah, no, there's birds outside. There's crows. There's other birds too. Okay.
What are we thinking, Mum?
Okay. Goes a crow past.
Yeah, there's a frog. We have a forest.
And now the frogs are going to get going.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. So this piece from paper number 6, we're going to cut it down to 12 inches. So, but don't just cut on the edge of the barcode strip. Actually measure it, because I give you a little bit of leeway. Now, we got today, the proofs arrived today for a day to remember. I'm a little concerned about 2 of the pieces of paper. 3. I'm just a little concerned that one of the dark pieces of paper is a little bit blurry, but it's not a pattern or a print. It's just a texture looking thing. I'm going to look at it tomorrow. What do you think, Naomi? It doesn't need to be
My
in
concern is
focus.
it just gets really blurry where it's dark.
But it doesn't need to be in focus, does it? Because it's not actually of anything.
I suppose not. I don't know. Yeah, I'm the person that has worse eyesight than you.
Yeah, I know, but my eyesight's pretty bad. Worse is not a word either. So we're going to cut a piece of our craft to 10.5 inches by 10.5 inches. We're going to put that aside. Then we're going to get our other piece of craft, and we're going to cut it to 10.5 inches. By 9 inches.
Cheryl says I have birds chirping in the background.
Yeah.
Curlews. Deborah's had to start making triple
page. I just saw one as I was coming in.
Sandy's
fold out. Those double fold out pages are the best friend. Yep. Yeah.
Debbie said, "Oh, she forgot that it was Wednesday. Watching while I walk."
Hello, Sandy. Watching while out walking the dog. Oh well, that's okay, Debbie. Welcome.
Go well. Good job.
Okay, so this piece that is 9 by 10.5. We're going to grab it and we're going to put it in our scoreboard, and we're going to score it at 8 inches. So we've got 9 inches across here, so we're going to score it an inch in from one of the edges. So it's scored 8 inches. Scored at 8 inches, but it's in the 9-inch direction. So it's 10.5 down and 9 across. So when we score it there, we end up with a piece that's 8 inches by 10.5 inches. Let's just fold that nice. And we're going to sit that on there like that. So instead of cutting a hole in the page, so when you're doing like an interactive layout and you want it to be the full width, you're better to go at the top, and you want it right up the top, and go at the top and stick it on like that. We're going to stick it onto this piece like this, onto there like that, and then when we stick it on, you know, it's going to stick like that. But then we're going to do some stuff on the back to make it work a bit better. So let's build this business first. So let's put some tape along here. And don't go too close to your fold. So you don't want it to be seen. And then we're going to burnish that tape. We've only got 6mm tape. Do a couple of runs of the tape, side by side. This is like 24 mil. So let's fold a bit back. A bit back. And let's roll in the bits that are overhanging. If you're wanting to do either the in-store or the virtual part of the Day to Remember hybrid retreat, and it's coming up in February, March, so sometime in February is going to be the in-store retreat, and then 2 weeks later we're going to do online. So we're lining it up on the edges and lining it up at the top. Make sure our edges are nice. It's lined up there. I'm going to sit that over like that. Just going to make sure it's all in nicely. Roll that tape. Before we really, let's just double check it here. It's folding nicely. It's not getting jammed up. And we're going to burnish that. Okay. So now let's add some tape around. I'm going to stick this to our frame, and then we're going to do a little tiny bit of reinforcing just so we don't get page flop or too much page flop. We just have to have a little bit of an insurance policy. Just fold a little bit back on each piece in each corner. I really wanted to do the in-store retreat, but I need to work some more to catch up with some bills. Yep. That's okay. There'll be one in May. Oh, hello, Jason. I was saying to Quentin, had he heard from you in a while? I haven't seen you for a while around, so yeah. Yeah, you must be a lot more coordinated than Naomi, Debbie. Walking the dog and watching a video, because there's no way Naomi could do that. I know.
If I have to listen to music that's got like a steady beat when I go running in the morning, because
otherwise you're going to fall over on the treadmill at the gym.
Yeah, like I have a specific playlist that I listen to because they all have like the same rhythm, like the same tempo.
Let's not go there. So we're going to sit this on here with a nice even border around. So usually we fluff around with this for quite a bit before we start doing the sticking thing. But because we need to make our framework ready to do other things too. We need to get this all sorted first so that we don't run out of things that we can use to reinforce. Right. So let's stick this on. We don't want anything to come off. Shouldn't with Express It tape, but just in case. Okay. So we've got our page and it's all great. If you were using like a much thinner brand other than ours, like this is our brand, like my brand design paper, which is printed for us in Brisbane. And it's a really good quality. Like it's the best possible quality scrapbook paper we could use. I mean, we could do it a whole lot cheaper, but you wouldn't be guaranteed the longevity or the beautiful finish. If you were using something that was a lot thinner, you'd really have to probably cut a piece that's slightly smaller and maybe stick it on the back. But you don't want to do that because that defeats the purpose of why we do this. So you can see by the time I put a bit on here, we could have a bit of page drag. Do you know what I mean? Like if by the time we load this up with quite a few photos, we could have like a little bit of page drag. But we're just going to come across this piece here. So this piece of offcut, this offcut piece that was from down the bottom, we're going to put a fair bit of tape on it.
And this is just to support your structure.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how wide it is, just as long as it does its job.
It needs to be, probably needs to be a little wider than it is. This piece is 10.5 inches wide by 3 inches. So we're going to sit it on there like that. I'm going to come sort of close to the top and have it even on the sides. And what it's going to do is just give us a way to sandwich that joint in there and just give it a little more support. It's just and then so you can see it's got a bit more support now. It still can be dragged down, but it's not so curly. It's got a bit more support in it. But it's all about what you use as your base. Like if you use, we know what brands are really flimsy. I don't let them in my door anymore. Okay. Life has been crazy over Christmas and New Year with family and cars. Yeah. Everything's okay. As long as your mum's okay too, Jace. So they're in May. Yeah. Triple pages are great. Or the double with a pocket page in the center. I love doing that. Doing a double page with a pocket page in the middle that coordinates. Love doing that. Good to hear everyone has good Christmas and New Year's. Okay. So this year bring more creating. Yep. Let's bring the creation on. Hello, Beryl. I had to water the garden before class. Oh, I don't think I watered the garden. I cooked dinner. So I don't normally cook dinner on a Wednesday night. And I've cooked dinner and I'm a little exhausted. Not from cooking. Well, actually from work and then cooking dinner and grocery shopping on the way home. Yeah. I am relegated to the back seat now. Noah is learning to drive.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the middle city for a day, that one.
Yeah. It's the brave and the dumb. So, where were we with our design? We did that. Okay, so we've got this piece of paper 5. So let's tear along the edge here to make like a 1 inch wide piece. Friday night, I'm using Getaway. No idea on this planet what we're going to do. Yeah. No idea at all.
So that's a 12 line 1 inch.
Yeah. I've got it so that the little bits of timber go down. And let's stick it on this piece here. Did you send her a message?
No, I sent the group chat a message for Nolda on War of the Seedlings and notice how fast he's moving. So I know he's on his phone.
Your sister's getting all my text messages.
Oh, wow. There goes your privacy.
So we thought Amelia had lost the iPod. No, just busy parents had forgotten that they'd confiscated the iPod and put it in the IT basket. The IT basket that no one bothers to put their IT in at night. And Quentin was rummaging in the IT basket for a lead adapter to put in the car, and in one of the cars, and goes, "Oh, I found an iPod." Yep, it's really bad when you confiscate something from one of the kids and you forget you've confiscated it. So she has an iPod back, and it needs to be recharged like twice a day.
Obviously.
Because she's running it flat.
Obviously, it just proves that she didn't earn it back.
No, earned it back. Earned it back. Why don't we fill our 2022 with wood? And we'll just shuffle it around. We could fill it from over here. Let's fill it on the skinny edge. Good to hear. Oh, okay, yeah.
So just take a jump.
Oh, the seedlings outside.
Yes. Not the ones inside. They're being weird. Are we still filling 2022 with wood, or we decided against that?
No, I think we're going to fill it with the wood. Just put this little gift over my candy cane. I haven't cut out properly. Beautiful. Right. And then what we'll do is we'll put a photo here and a photo there. Right. We're going to make something out of nothing. How unusual. Oh, your sister has borrowed my glue.
Good luck getting it back. It took me at least a month to get mine back.
Yeah, well, you got yours back and now she's snabbled mine. Is anyone surprised? Because I'm not.
I wish I could say that I was. I'm not even a little bit disappointed.
One? Ooh, I got a bad gap there. Hold on. And see, we're doing it this way because then it's the wood's going up and down.
Diane B has joined us. She says she might have to rewatch it. That's okay. And Sandra's doing.
How much people always ring when it's class time? Cassandra, they know that you're home. Do you know what used to drive me nuts? So people would always ring the shop while I was teaching a class and insist that they needed to speak to me because it was really important. 9 times out of 10, it probably wasn't that essential that they needed to speak to me that moment. And I said to someone, and it was someone that used to ring all the time while I was teaching. I said, why do you ring when I'm teaching? You know I'm teaching. It was a supplier. Suppliers are the worst for it. You know I'm teaching. And it's like, and she goes, yeah, but I know you're in the shop. Because I know you'll be there because you're teaching. So I know that if I ring, you'll be there. I'm like, don't ring while I'm teaching, please. Yeah, a couple of suppliers. They would always ring while I was teaching a class on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, no, don't ring while I'm teaching. It was really awful when it was just Amelia and I, because for quite some time it was just Amelia and I in the shop, and she was a baby. We did just her and I for, quite a few years actually. It's her and I. So my O, this is just not quite wide enough for my O. So I'm going to do the O over here. Just over here, I'm going to do the O. But they know you're there, Sandra. That's why they ring. Just need to not answer the phone. There we go. Where's the center?
Karen H has joined us, and Jacqueline says his collection is very sweet. I'm going to use some of the papers to make a baby girl album.
Oh, that'd be so nice, a baby girl. That's how adaptable and interchangeable. Yeah, I know. Well, one of the papers is specifically made to be completely adaptable. Let's sit that over there to dry.
Karen Joseph has joined us on YouTube.
Hello, Karen. How are you? Karen only discovered us recently too. Well, her husband actually discovered us.
And Ronnie's joined us. Just letting you know I am still grieving.
So let's stick this on here. Probably a bit big for glue.
Do you want milk or dessert? You want dessert. So you want frozen strawberries. We don't have frozen mango.
Yep, I know this is odd. I'm sticking things on before I'm doing other things, but that's okay. And then this is going to go down. So this is about 1/2 inch gap here to the edge. And then this little gift here. I'll pick it up, this little one. There's a bit more green in A Day to Remember. So there's actually some paper that'll work with some of the older collections. Oh, now phone.
But I want to read your story.
Do you want to go and have your story out on Mum's bed with Noah first?
She says goodnight.
Yep.
Yes.
But
Jonathan's got Happy Mail today.
don't eat fruit in my bed.
No, we don't have any frozen strawberries.
Oh, don't we have any frozen fruit at all?
No, because remember we only had one bag of strawberries, and you, me, and Dad had to each
We
eat
had to
them.
share.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Amelia had frozen strawberries that night too, so.
Okay. Jonathan got Happy Mail today, and Cindy agrees that all the papers are very interchangeable.
Yeah. And this is on phone. Our little sign is on phone. I'll show you where we're at so far.
How many photos do you reckon we're going to get on?
Oh, I don't know. We're about to do that. There'll be fake ones. I haven't printed my Christmas photos yet.
What you doing? Are you doing the story?
Mom, where'd you put pencils?
What pencils?
The black ones.
Which black ones?
The outline. Black
Black pens or coloured pencils?
colored pencils for the outline, you know.
The black ones. They should be on the trolley just here.
Okay, I'll have a look
I'll grab them. I'm an expert at grabbing mum stuff.
No,
I've
no,
been
yeah.
in that trolley
Also,
like
Mum
16
would like her
times.
glue returned. We'll grab it.
Okay, got it. I'll return my glue after this.
My glue.
Black pencils. Got it. That. This pencil, maybe?
Yeah, that one's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one. Jacqueline says that she's currently typing with her new Logie mechanical keyboard.
Logi mechanical keyboard via Bluetooth to my tablet. It is so cool. It's like typing on the old typewriter again. I love it. Oh, it sounds interesting. It's Logi, Naomi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Mum's got it.
Yeah.
What do we think? Thank you. Right. There's a lot of Dodge photos in that box.
Dodgy photos.
Bad. It's photos that were taken out of love.
Love. And do like a love symbol?
Really time to come clean teeth. Are you still drinking milk?
Yeah.
She's been talking.
Okay.
Well, one would say she likes to stay up late.
She does. She's a night owl.
Cut.
Okay, so we've got some white card in our kit, and we're gonna do just gonna neaten up my card. So we're going to do some 4x6 pieces.
Is this white linen or?
Oh, some 4-inch by 6-inch pieces. No, it's just smooth. It's in the kit. You've only got so much left in your kit. So we're going to cut 4x6 pieces. I think. And then my fake photos are going to be this is crooked. So I'm going to do 4 photos that are 3 3/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches to go on my mats. 5 3/4 and 5 3/4. See how I turned it originally, cut it the other way? Like I sort of calculated either way how many photos I'd get of my 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 out of my cardstock. And then I'm going to do 4 photos that are 3.5 by 5.5.
You want to say goodnight to Mum first?
No, go and read your book first. Please. Go read your book. I think she's going to make him read a book from scratch. What's that? No. I don't think he's going to say no. Sort of like that. So that's the front cover. Sort of like that. Inside. Then when we shut it, you won't see it. I mean, this will be down here. And this will be, unless we try something different. What do I like? that. I think I like that better. It's different.
Yeah, but it looks good.
Go away from me. Okay. Let's get some snipping happening. So let's trim up our 2022. Move that out of the way. So no trimmings over here. Is everyone happy with how the classes are going? Like the way, like, do tell me if you feel that we need to change the format or adjust it, or if you don't want class kits or you don't want Friday night kits, or, you know, like, yeah. If there's something we could do different or better, do let us know, please. We don't know these things if no one tells us. No one tells us they want it different. We don't know.
Unfortunately, we have not been yet gifted the ability to read.
Yeah, I'm not psychic.
Not yet. You never know.
Don't tell my younger children, but they're still convinced I know things that I shouldn't know. Or my husband. The only reason why I know that he didn't put something back where he got it from without looking is because he never does. Hey, Naomi.
Let's sign anything. Dee says she loves her classes. Sheriff says classes are brilliant, as if not, and Pam says I love the things just the way they are.
Just the way they are. Do have a few people that say they don't like the online classes, but they don't watch them, so I don't think their voice is legitimate. And they're not people that came to classes in my store in any case, so. I think if you're time poor, the online class is the way to go, especially when it's free. I think our kit's a good value. I don't think you'll get a kit to make as much for the same price somewhere else. I don't actually charge you for designing the kit. I think that's the difference. Or designing the class. I don't charge for that. Or teaching the class.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Should I charge for things that
Go away from it.
by the way, we have one next Friday.
I know, because it's going to rain again. The froggies are saying, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain.
We're liable on the weatherman. He said it wasn't going to rain tomorrow.
He probably said it wasn't going to rain yesterday and we had an almighty storm. Righty-o. Second last bit. Just work on each piece as it is, like as you come to it. Yes, if you think we could do something better or different, yeah, it's going to take a whole lot more than being honest with me to insult me these days. Trust me. I've had the person turn up to class and go, I'm not going to use that kit. I don't like that kit. I don't like the colours you picked. I'm going to go and pick my own colours. She is a friend now. So it's okay. She knows who she is. Yeah. So what was that? Oh, look, I've got lots of messages. Okay, let me go. Kevin cars are impossible to find up here in the north. It's mostly card making. Online is the only way to go, and I can watch after on video. Perfect for me. And you can fast forward and rewind and pause and all that with the videos anytime you want. You've got places to watch it, like multiple places to watch it. I love what you do and offer. If only did in store, I'd never see your pages. Yep, cards. And because you mentioned it earlier, I'd love to see a class kit with the 3-page spread with the middle page being a pocket page. There you go. We can do that. That's what makes the classes special. Family fun. Like them if they don't come. Yep, I know. Exactly what I thought, Joanne. And I got the feedback. Online classes have been a lifesaver. There are not many opportunities for me to attend classes yet. Even if I don't do the projects here, I always enjoy watching and joining in with the conversation. That's a big thing, isn't it, Marie? Is the conversation. Not a Karen. No, it wasn't a Karen. A Karen. Unfortunately. I cannot always buy and do retreats and find being able to purchase kits from the different collections and Friday and Saturday nights where you can purchase kits plus free classes. I totally love your new business. Yes. Thank Marlene for introducing us to Mary. Wherever she is. I think Marlene is our scrapbooking angel watching us all, keeping us creative. Geez, I've done a lot through this bit already in the middle here, haven't I? Okay. Just cutting around here. I think I might be due for glasses. I don't remember. Was it May 2020 I got glasses last time when I got these ones? I think it might have been.
It was during the first peak of COVID, so yeah.
Yeah, I think it was May 2020. First peak. Yeah, well.
Hold up, you get up me nearly once
Do you know we didn't have any local cases here until January 2021? Oh dear. I made a. Yeah, I watched that. We'll have to stick something. Oh, we're going to stick a bow in there, aren't we? Stick a bow in there.
You get up me for being overdue for glasses nearly every day.
Yeah, but you were getting new glasses every 6 months for a while.
I can't help it. Things get blurry.
Naomi's meant to get new glasses every 12 months. Now. Her eyesight will continue to deteriorate until she's about 40. And then it will start to improve. 40 or maybe 45.
I'm going to be in my prime.
Yep. So Naomi actually has short and long vision impairment. She's got the double whammy. In other words, just crap eyesight. And it happened when she was 16 and a half. Yeah, 16 and a half?
Yeah, 16 and a half.
Start of year 11?
Actually,
yeah. Yep, 16 and a half.
No, it was grade.
Yeah, started grade 11. Term 1, grade 11. Got this on foam. Sticking it there. Gonna stick our little bow there. Cover up the oopsie-daisies. So we are kind of making this page
Nearly's here to say good
a
night.
little bit out of kilter.
Hair's all messy.
It's not.
It is. Who's going to brush that in the morning?
She's gonna look like Medusa.
No one else is going to line up to brush that, are they? Look at this, people.
Don't show!
What, how messy your hair is?
No!
It's really long and she doesn't brush it.
If
I
you,
don't care.
Look at this. Look at this. I've got to brush that
You know, we
tomorrow.
can
It's
cut it
like
really
dreadlocks.
we could cut it
Good
really
night,
short.
Ella. Goodbye.
Yeah, you need to learn to brush your own hair.
Or else we're
Ella.
gonna have to cut your hair back to the length it was when you were in prep.
Hi, I'm going to get it cut to my shoulder, thanks.
When?
Sir, until Mum books a day
Here, give me a
to
kiss.
get it cut. When am I getting
No,
it?
no, I don't know. I'll have to book a day with Mandy. See
April,
ya.
I'd suggest.
See you in the morning.
See you.
You want to wait until April to get your hair cut?
Then you will have dreadlocks.
How about March?
She wants to get it cut, but she just doesn't want to get it cut. So I'll put that on foam down here. Okay.
She's scared of that judgment.
Okay. Oh, wow, I missed stuff. I love the classes, love the kits, I love the conversation, the knowledge you're part. Oh, thank you, Debbie. And I think the virtual retreats are the best thing. I wouldn't get the opportunity ever. I know, Karen. And I think a lot of us work, like with a lot of you working and looking after grandchildren, I think retreats are would be really hard to get to. I've done all the virtual retreats, yes. Sandy used to come to retreats. But yeah, since she moved just before we had to start doing online classes. Do you know my video is still showing me a picture of the card at the start? I love the way you do your classes and share your knowledge for free. Which is very generous. I've been watching from the beginning in 2020 and it works for me. I can miss a class and catch up another time, and I've learnt so much from you. I've learnt so much from you too, Jacqueline. Jacqueline's pretty awesome. Has everyone seen that Jacqueline's redoing her craft space again? Jacqueline's craft space is pretty awesome. She's a bit of an organising guru. And same not merely. Yep. Picking up my new glasses on Tuesday. No change. Oh no. Beryl. It's what I'm not looking forward to with Naomi's. Like, we will have to. Yeah, she's going to have to wait until I can help pay for them. We do pay for her private health insurance. Well, she pitches in Naomi's, but your glasses aren't going to be cheap.
I
The
paid for
la-
my glasses.
Oh, no, but we paid for the last pair.
No, I paid for.
Oh, no, you paid for the last pair. We paid for the first 3. You paid for the last pair. So since she was, yes, so we were paying for a new pair of glasses every 6 months for a while. But that's okay.
It was really bad.
It was really bad. It was really
I
bad.
got my
And her
glasses.
glasses are usually around,
The health insurance takes $500 off.
yeah, so the private health insurance pays a lot of hers, and we get really decent frames. They pay for the frames. Sometimes I pay a little extra for the frames because we do sometimes get handmade frames with hers, like artisan frames, but she has to have like a filter on them because she's light sensitive, and then she's long and short vision impaired, and there's lots of different layers, and then they're a special glass because of the light sensitivity, and
Yeah, and they're trying like.
I think they're about $850 last time.
Last time they put another lens on to help with the computer light.
Yeah. Like when I'm looking at it here, they're weird reflective. But
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
I get new glasses every year by Short and Long Vision. Yep. Since I was, Trisha's the same, since she was 15. Yep. Looking for after grumpy dads as well. Yes, Bronnie, looking after grumpy dads. I've learnt so much from your classes. So grateful to your family. Thank you, dear. How is Q? Hoping he's looking after himself. He's pretty good, Pam. He's at Coles right now. He signed up to do DoorDash.
Purely out of curiosity, by the way.
It started off as a curiosity thing because a friend of a friend was saying that he was earning more doing DoorDash than what he did doing as a teacher. And he's not a particularly motivated person.
And Dad wanted to check if he was
He's not as motivated as Quentin is. And Quentin's like, well, if he can earn that, how much could a motivated person like me earn? So Quentin has done, so I went with him last night and we were dashing and to help him learn the ropes and go through the app and that. And then he did it today. And it's not bad, but you do run around a lot. And a lot of it is that just, he actually drove around the corner from the subway, probably 500 meters to deliver some Subway to someone today that had no reason why they couldn't walk around the corner and pick up Subway, other than that they were staying at home. It wasn't someone with a disability or anything, so he made sure of that. So it's quite interesting. But yes, he's enjoying it. He has lost over 12 kilos since he started at Coles. He's really done very well. He enjoys Coles. It's nice for him to have a social group outside of the family. So I'm cutting the middle out very badly from my photo mats. I'm going to put these two on and then we'll do the inside. And we're going to talk about how to make sure that our innards don't show on the outside in our flippy thing. And then we won't cut a photo mat, but cut a page protector, but I'll talk about how we cut a page protector. Oh, that's the bit we need. This bit. So let's stick our Becky photos to our photo mats. And I'm going to cut this because she hasn't returned my 6-month tape yet. My little friend.
We're at least returning glue.
Yep, I've got my glue back.
Woo. One win.
But yeah, it's done pretty well. His back's been a lot better because he's lost some weight. He's learnt some interesting lessons being the driving instructor. He's never done driving instructor from the very beginning before. I usually have the kids until they go to drive a manual and then they get Dad. So, yeah. He was going a little bit slow with Noah. Being a bit namby-pamby he was. Noah doesn't like that Mum just pushes him to do stuff, and Mum doesn't hold back. If you're in the wrong lane, you're going to hear about it. Hey, Naomi. Naomi didn't like it that Noah was getting a bit of a free ride and Dad was being a bit namby-pamby. Yeah, no, he's doing really well.
Tuesday.
No, I wasn't in the car on Tuesday. Can't have been that bad. It's not too bad today.
Literally the mirror, I'm pretty sure has a scrape on it from a pole.
No, I'm sure the mirror doesn't have a scrape on it, or your father would have showed me. I would have noticed.
It's the driver's side mirror.
Dad would have told me if he had hit something.
We scraped. Difference.
I don't think you would have scraped anything. I think Naomi's just being a bit of a drama. Being a drama llama. Okay, so let's stick our photos on with foam. I'm going to do an even border like on the side of about 1/2 inch and then down the bottom here. Oh, is Yvonne here? Yvonne's been watching Wednesday, the Tim Burton Netflix series. It's really good. Kids and I watched it.
Yeah, one day.
Well, I binge watched it. No, 2 days. Took me 2 days to watch it.
Karen H says that's the epitome of like the epicenter of laziness. Yes, it is.
It is a little bit.
She's
Yep.
very surprised.
Yep. Yep.
That's hard working shows.
I have learned so much. Where am I at? Working full time, my hubby and I have 4 grown kids, 5 grown babies, and I have a little business on the side. Without online classes and retreats, I'd never managed to get regular classes. Yeah, and that's exactly why we keep doing it, Karen. I don't know why I didn't do it before. Yeah, it's hard work filling shelves into yep. That's a heavy lifting. Yeah. In the bottom level, and so it goes up and downstairs. Oh, how are you, Diane? They're actually quite particular that, so women and so anyone over 40 can't do soft drink. And they don't even like the young women doing the soft drink either, because it's really, truly heavy lifting. And so they actually allocate the aisles, the cage, because it's in cages, the product. They actually allocate the cages and the aisles based on your fitness and your abilities and your height. So I'm going to put foam behind this Christmas banner. Little Christmassy banner. Yeah, which is really cool. So Quentin's over 40, so he doesn't get to do soft drinks. And yeah, but a lot of it is based on your fitness and your abilities. Because Coles don't want people getting hurt. You know. And you're not efficient. If they're trying to get you to lift something that you can't lift, you're not going to be an efficient worker. But Quentin does work very hard. He does get more work done than what he's meant to. But we're just like that. We'd just rather get it done. Okay. But yeah, I quite enjoyed doing deliveries today. We just need to supplement our income just a little bit. Right, okay, so making sure it doesn't go outside, and just sit it down loosely and then pat it down. Obviously, I can lift it up when I go to put my photo on. I can just lift it off, change it out. Okay, so let's write on this before we get too excited. So this was 5 3/4 across by 3 3/4 inches high. Fakey photo, because we used a 4-inch by 6-inch photo mat, and by using 4x6 photo mats, we actually get a lot more out of our cardstock or our matting, whatever we're going to mat with, than what we would if we matted 4x6 photos, because we're going to mat them with 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and you can only get, you can't get many of them out of 12 by 12 piece. This goes the other way. So I try to always do the measurement. So even when I do the title cuts and the picture cuts in the online store, I try and actually do the measurements width by height. It's only the ones I did in the first few months that, or if Quentin or Milton or Naomi has put them in, they've got the measurements the other way around. But that's not their fault that I haven't disseminated that information properly. I need to write that up on my whiteboard next to my desk, how we do that measurement.
Marie says that's good. Those cases of soft drinks into
Yeah.
Heavy. They were made
Yep.
to lift the same weight as the guys.
Yep. Yeah, it's just so, yeah, they're really good about that. But not every store's like that. Like, not every grocery company is that, yeah, proactive with that sort of thing. Okay, so we need to cut the middle out of our 2 photo mats that are in here. So these 2, we're going to cut the middle out. Do need to alleviate as much weight as we can. This is quite a heavy page. So, yeah. I'm just going to trim this one. What's that new show that starts tonight, Naomi? Do you know? The one with the guy that's the prisoner that's going to do the fire thing.
I don't know, I've seen the ad that many times.
I don't know what it's called. It looks really good. It's a Jerry Bruckheimer. Starts at 9:30 tonight, Queensland time.
No.
It's a little bit late for me, so I'm hoping they'll, rerun it sometime. I could watch it on the playback TV if I knew how to use it. But I don't. And I'm not going to learn. No, I'm not watching a show that starts at 9:30 at night. And it's the first one. Like, that's going to be psychotic. It'll probably go for 2 hours. I'm a bit of a night owl. Even though I'm tired.
G says that looks great. And
Oh, what the crap?
Phone call tonight. We'll rewatch.
I just put the tape on the wrong one. Whoopsie. That's the right one. Dearie me. You've got a sister call. Yeah. That's okay. Family always comes first, don't they? Let's do like a bit of a 3/8 of an inch one there. Sort of have this gap in here, these 2 gaps the same, and have the around the outside about the same. And that's a bit arsey that it end up the same down there. Oh, can we show everyone? Yeah. Well, you'll have to bring it over, because don't throw it, because that won't work.
What? You mean I can't ninja throw something?
No, you can't ninja throw it.
You don't think I'm that coordinated?
You are not that coordinated. I've lost a photo.
You sure? That's just a theory.
This is what we're doing tomorrow afternoon with one of the daycare centres. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
What you know and Dad don't know.
Yeah. Yep. This is what I'm teaching tomorrow afternoon. Naomi's just done it. And I'm teaching this tomorrow afternoon to a daycare centre. Yeah.
So I might have to pre-draw the outline.
So now we're going to line up. We're going to do the same gap that we had around here. We're going to do down on the one below. So it's a really cool idea to mimic what you've got above down here, because it means that then it's hidden. But if you're not doing that, what you do is you put your ruler at the bottom of your flat and you go like this. And then you know it's not going to be seen.
Marie says that she's saving up for unlock the chocolate, so she'll have to organise it.
Yep.
Oh, and Di's going to be in tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Di.
I would probably leave before. As a suggestion.
Leave before what?
1.
Yeah, before 1 when the daycare centre arrives.
It can get a bit loud.
So this one, so these two were our biggest size. So they are 3 3/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. And then these guys were all 5 1/2 inches wide by 3 1/2 inches high. This is how easy it is to do an interactive layout. We've got 8 photographs on one page. Like, that's a lot of photographs.
I'm calling that a win. And technically you could get more if you cut some of the photos in half and
Well,
like those really blurry
I
ones.
think a lot of the photos we've got from Christmas might go the other way, might be portrait. So I would probably, and a lot of them I think I can cut them down. Like a lot of ours I know can cut down. I don't mind that. Let's get rid of this. See, this is all free. So you could cut this into little, like, 1 centimetre wide strips, and you could use them to put on your photos for journaling. Or, or you could journal on your photos with the twin markers, pilot twin markers.
Not exactly label the kids so you know which one it is.
Label which kid it is, yeah. I've got so much other stuff here.
Ray says, I don't have that many photos. I have scrapbooked my Christmas photos. I didn't get too many photos. Is it always hard to get family to cooperate?
Oh.
We do not ask for permission at Christmas.
No, Robin took a lot of photos this Christmas, and she just took photos.
If you turn up, you get your photo taken.
Yeah.
Grandma's not really a photo person, but she doesn't
Stiff Vicky's. It's my house. You know, Robin took a lot of the photos for me this year, and she just took photos, and you know what? They just tapped up. I think I like the stars.
We also did teach Honey Robin how to play Uno.
Yep, Grandma and Robin were playing, you know, and Grandma was, I actually think she was cheating. Robin,
Yeah.
I am pretty convinced, Robin, that she cheated.
Grandma cheated. Like, big time cheated.
Right, so let's put some tape behind here. I'm going to use our ruler to know that we're not going to go below where we can go.
You also didn't let Grandma get any pick-up fours because, like, with the next round, she just, like, savagely brutalized
Yes,
you.
well, then the boys were cheating with Monopoly Bid. But we didn't teach any relatives that because that's a cruel game.
You need to do that again. Because Dad doesn't do very well.
Yes, the boys cheat, but They have them down under the coffee table or down in the cushions of the lounge chair. The other one was. I'm sure the boys were doing hand signals at each other, telling each other how to beat others in the family. Holy dooly, my boys are terrible. Where's our other little star?
Marisa should have another photo opportunity soon because.
Oh yeah, when that baby arrives, you're gonna have tons of photos, Marie.
Doing the gender reveal in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it must be really great being.
Yeah.
All
All these parties. So Naomi's friend Chelsea, her sister is having a baby, and Chelsea's sister we're having a baby party, a gender reveal party.
the pre-baby shower
They're having a baby shower
and a pre.
before the baby arrives, and then they're having a post-baby arrival baby shower. So they're having 4 parties. Chelsea's really miffed by it, but Chelsea doesn't have the best social skills. She's a lovely girl. She's just like really struggling with the whole concept. I don't think we need anything here except for journaling.
Chelsea's necklace is like 2 parties a year. She's
Yeah.
done like 3 and like
Poor Chelsea.
2 done.
So we can put like a little bit of writing here, and I would suggest on there that you write with like your Juice Up 04, like in the white, or you could use like, oh, I don't have the gold or silver, but it comes in a gold and a silver as well. Or you could use the pastel pens from Montmartre, but the Juice Up white writes on craft. It does write on craft. When it dries, it shows up even better. Look at that. How cool is that? They are quite thin, but they look awesome. So you could write your journaling here. You could write on that little guy there with your white pen, and then even like this is the Feud Marquets. Marquets. These are the little tiny fine brush. They're Pilot as well. You know what the most awesome thing about Pilot is? All their products are made in Japan. All the Pilot products are made in Japan, and a lot of the products are made with recycled plastic. So a lot of their pens are actually made, this pen here is made with recycled plastic. So the chocolate in the, or the sepia in the, I think it's Feud Marquets. I don't know. It's a little fine brush pen. It's all written in Japanese on there. Would be great for writing your journal. I've got a hot pink in a Juice Up, a black. This is how the black writes. And it just writes. Like, they just write. And we've got a light blue that Amelia picked. And then I've got a navy blue in the Feud one.
I think I've got a teal.
You got a teal one, have you? And I'll hide mine in here. Don't tell Amelia where they are.
You sure?
Yes, I'm positive. Or Noah.
Well,
I think we're done. I think we're done. I think I've waffled for probably long enough.
you reckon?
You don't have to put $1 million worth of stuff on a page, which is probably not helping me feed my children, but you don't have to put $1 million worth of stuff on a page. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. You don't need to spend a fortune scrapbooking. It should never cost you the earth. Aaron at home, honey, and about a fortnight. Boys or girls? Wonder if they're having one of each, or they're having identical. Is it identical twins, or is it? Yeah, they could have one of each. but it depends if they're identical or non-identical. Thank you, Cheryl. It's a lot of parties. Amelia arrived before her baby shower was meant to happen. So then we changed the date of the baby shower. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Tash. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Marie. They're identical twins, so it's either going to be boys or girls. Oh, there you go. It's awesome that they know whether they're identicals or not straight up. Identicals are sometimes a bit better. Or actually, I don't know. We know someone and they had, well, someone I went to school with, she had twin boys just before I had Noah, and one of them was crushing the other one, like squishing him down because he was in the wrong position. But then we know someone else that's got twins, but they're non-identical. They're one of each, and one of them was feeding off the other one. One of them was getting all the nutrients, and the other little one wasn't. But yeah, that wasn't good. But the doctors are right onto that now. It's so onto it with twins. What are they going to have, boys or girls? It's going to be so interesting, isn't it, Marie? Thank you, Cheryl and Bronnie. Thank you, Joanne and Mary and Pam. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Marge. So, yeah. So, next week's class kit, remember, is Magical Creatures. The beautiful magical creatures. This magical word we've made available, but we haven't made the other one or the creatures available until next week. Oh, and we've made some more of these so I can photograph them tomorrow. If I get time tomorrow, I'll photograph these. But yeah, my mum is a non-identical twin. I'm an identical twin. Oh, that's interesting, Maury. My dad is a twin, but we didn't find out if they were identical or not. But they were boys. But they didn't. My grandmother was only 6 months pregnant, so they didn't realise that James was there, and Dad was really tiny. So he was born in a nursing home in Billawheeler because they didn't have a hospital at the time for him to be born at. But yeah, he yeah. James didn't make it, but that's okay. So if you want to take your screenshots, here we go. Oh, and that's that one there. So my mum didn't know she was having twins until we were born. Oh, that's really awesome. You and your sister would be in the most wonderful surprise. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, well, I suppose they didn't know back in the day, did they? It was none of this fang-dangle scanny stuff. So we will see you all tomorrow night. What are you doing tomorrow night? She's just looking at me rather vacantly. So Naomi John will be here in this group and on her YouTube channel at 6:30 tomorrow night. And yeah, I don't know what she's going to do. Oh, and don't forget there's that post with different ways you can help us and help us spread the word about us in the Creative Family group. There's a post. If you go up the top, it's in the featured. Don't forget, if you do the email thing on it, you get a 10% off voucher. Now, that 10% off voucher code comes after you confirm. So you get sent an email and you click on it to confirm your email address to make sure we comply with all the legislation. And after you confirm, it gives you your code. If you have trouble with that, let me know. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Marie. So take care, everyone. See you tomorrow night. And And yeah, there's lots of ways you can help us to spread the word about our awesome paper and our shop and our classes. Let's, try and get more people to join in the fun of the classes and socialisers or socialisers, as Amelia used to say. She couldn't eat her lunch because she was too busy socialising. So thank you all. Can't find the post you were talking about in the Creative Family Group. It's up the top, Sandra, in the featured ones. It says a lot of info to follow. It says, I'm sure it says a lot. Is that what it says, Naomi? A lot of info to follow?
Yeah. And it's not kidding.
There's a lot of info in it. It says a lot of info to follow. Thank you,
You
Karen.
have to reload your page for it to be brought back up the top.
Yep. But yeah, it is up the top there in the featured, in the top, on the top. But yeah, so we'll see you all. Take care, stay safe. And it's actually mentioned in the email this week from Monday as well, Sandra. I actually mentioned the post and has a link to the post in my blurb too. So we will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. Love you all. I clicked on every link and marking everything and couldn't find anything. Oh, okay. I'll tag you in the post, Sandra. How's that sound? See you all. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.